Welcome to the WASSCE 2022 General Mathematics or Core Mathematics Paper 1 Objective Test for November or NOVDEC. So let's begin the solution. Question 1 says, arrange the following fractions in ascending order. So what you can quickly do is to change the fractions to decimals. 0.75, this one will be 0.6, and this one will be 0.666 recurring. So you can see straight ahead that 0.6 is less than 0.6666 recurring, which is also less than 0.75. So you can see that 3 over 5 will be less than 2 over 3. That will be less than 3 over 4. So the correct answer is supposed to be option A. So that is when you want to use calculator to do it, you just convert them into decimals. You can also find the LCM. So the LCM of 4, 5, 3 is 60. So you write all of them as equivalent fractions. So 3 over 4 it is same as 3 times 15 over 4 times 15, because 4 times 15 will give us 60. So you get 45 over 60. Then 3 over 5. In a similar approach, you multiply both the top and down by 12. So 3, 12, 36 over 60. Then the last one, 2 over 3. Multiply both the top and the down by 20. So you get 40 over 60. So you can see that 36 is less than 40 is less than 45. So therefore you get 3 over 5 is less than 2 over 3 is less than 3 over 5. So you can use this approach too to arrive at your answer. Now let's find the product of 2, 4, 3 base 5 times 1, 4 base 5. So we multiply 4, 3, 12. So 12 in base 5 is 2, remainder 2, 2. So we write 2, carry 2. Now 4, 4, 16 plus 2 will give you 18. 18 in base 5 is 3, 3. So we write 3, carry 3. 4, 2, 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 in base 5 is 2, 1. So write 2, 1. Now 1 times 2, 4, 3 will be 2, 4, 3. So we add, so 2, 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 in base 5 is 1, 1. So we write 1, carry 1. Then we have 1 plus 4 is 5, plus the carry 1, 6. So 6 is 1, 1. So we write 1, carry 1 again. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus the carry 1, which is 5. 5 in base 5 is 1, 0. The correct answer is 1, 0, 1, 1, 2 base 5. we are given that 1 over 3 times 27 exponent y is equal to 9 times 9 exponent 2y. So first of all, you can create a fraction to give 27 exponent y is equal to 9 exponent 2y times 3. So this will give you 3 exponent 3y is equal to 9. 9 is the same as 3 exponent 2. Already we have 2y there, then times 3 exponent 1. So this will give us 3 exponent 3y is equal to 3 exponent 4y plus 1. So equating the exponent, we have 3y is equal to 4y plus 1. So when we swap the positions, we have negative 1 will be equal to 4y minus 3y. So negative 1 will be equal to y. So the correct answer is negative 1. Given that m is equal to x belonging to the set of natural numbers x greater than 3 and n belonging to the set of natural numbers x less than 7, find m intersection n. So let's list the elements of m and n. So m, we have natural numbers greater than 3. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, up to infinity. And we have n, natural numbers less than 7. So we have 6, we have 5, we have 4, we have 3, and so on up to infinity. So m intersection n is the set of elements in both m and n. And these elements are 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So the correct answer is B. We have to evaluate 16 exponent 3 over 2. So 16 exponent 3 over 2 is the same as 4 exponent 2 exponent 3 over 2. Because of the 2 here, we express the 16 as a number exponent 2, which is 4 exponent 2. Then plus log 10. So the 0.0001 is the same as 10 exponent negative 4. Because we have to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative, move forward 4 times, so negative 4. Then we have log 2. We express the 32 as base 2. So 2 exponent 5 will give you 32. So this will cancel this. We have 4 exponent 3, which is 64, plus negative 4 log 10, 10. Log 10, 10 is 1. Then plus 5 log 2, 2. Log 2, 2 is also 1. We have 64 minus 4 plus 5. And that will give us 65. The correct answer is B. Then let's look at 6. If 3x plus 2y, so we rewrite this as 3x plus 2y over 3x plus 4y is equal to 3 over 5. Now if that is the case, we can cross multiply so that we have 5 into 3x plus 2y is equal to 3 into 3x plus 4y. So if that is the case, we expand. 5 times 3x will give you 15x. Then 5 plus 2y will give you 10y. Will be equal to 3 times 3x will give you 9y. Plus 3 times 4y will give you, this is 3x, sorry, 3x plus 12y. So combining the terms, y on x on the right hand side, we have 15x minus 9x is equal to y's on the left hand side. y is on the right hand side, x on the left hand side. So we have 12y minus 10y. So we will get 6x will be equal to 2y. So dividing through both sides by 6y, 6y, so that the y will cancel this, 6y, so that the 6 will cancel this. Then we will get x over y is equal to 2 going to S1, 2 going to 6, 3. So the ratio x is to y is 1 is to 3, as you see here. Now we have to simplify 2 over x plus 1 minus 3 over x is equal to 3 over 2. So what do? We multiply through by the LCM, which is x plus 1 times x times 2. So we have 2x into bracket x plus 1 as the LCM. Now times all the terms with. Then we have minus 2x x plus 1 times 3 over x. Then is equal to 3 over 2 times 2x to bracket x plus 1. So this will get rid of this, this will get rid of this, this will get rid of this. So we are left with 2 times 2x, which is 4x. Then we are left with 6, so minus 6, because 3 times the 2 giving 6, x plus 1. Then we have 3x into x plus 1. So let's expand. We have 4x minus 6x minus 6 is equal to 3x squared plus 3x. So grouping like terms, 4x minus 6x is negative 2x. Negative 2x. So we have negative 2x here minus 6 equal 3x squared plus 3x. So I'm sending all the terms to the right hand side. So we get 3x squared. So we are going to have 0 on the left hand side. So 3x squared plus 3x plus 2x. That will be plus 5x plus 6. We have 3x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. So which is the last choice. Question number 8. We have the 4th and 10th terms of an arithmetic progression are 13 and 31 respectively. We have to find the 21st term. So we know the terms of an AP are in the form A, then A plus D, second term, third term A plus 2D, and so on and so forth. So we're told that the 4th term, which is A plus 3D, is 13. And the 10th term, which is A plus 9D, is 31. We have to find the 21st term. So these are two equations. We can subtract equation 2 from equation 1 from equation 2. So 9D minus 3D will be 6D. And 31 minus 13 will be 18. So if that is the case, we can divide both sides by 6 to get d is equal to 3. If d is 3, we can find the value of a by putting 3 into one of the equations. So using the first one, a plus 3 times 3 is equal to 13. So a will be equal to 13 minus 9, which is 4. So the first term is 4. We have to find the 21st term, which is a plus 20d. So that will be 4 plus 20 times d, which is 3. So that will be 4 plus 60, which is 64. Aku is allowed a discount of 12% on a dress that costs $125. Calculate correct to the nearest dollar the amount paid for the dress. So the discount is 12.5%. So we calculate that discount and take it away from the cost of the dress. So amount paid will be equal to $125 minus the discount, which is 12.5 over 100 times 125. So if that is the case, then 125 minus 0.125 times 125. So 125 minus 0.125 times 125 will be equal to 109.375. So to the nearest dollar is 109. Make x the subject of the relation px plus 1 over qx plus 1 is equal to r over s. We're making x the subject, so we cross multiply. So we have s into px plus 1 is equal to r into qx plus 1. So we have spx plus s is equal to rqx plus r. Grouping the terms containing x, we have spx minus rqx is equal to r minus s. So factoring s, we have x, factoring x, we have x out, sp minus rq is equal to r minus s. So dividing both sides by sp minus rq, you get sp minus rq. So we have x is equal to that, r minus s over sp minus rq, or ps minus rq, which is that. We are supposed to simplify 4 root 18 minus 3 root 72 plus 4 root 50. So you can quickly use your calculator to evaluate this to get your final answer. But let's see how we can do that. So root 18 is the same as 9 times 2. So that will give you 4 root 9 times 2. 4 root 9 times root 2. Then minus root 72 is the same as 3 times root 36 times root 2, because 72 is the same as 2. Then plus root 50 is the same as root 25 times root 2 all over root 6. Root 6 is the same as root 3 times root 2. So we are going to get 4 times root 3. Root 3 is 3. So 4 times 3 root 2 plus minus 3 times 6 root 2 plus 4 times 5 root 2 all over root 3 times root 2. We can factor root 2 in the top. 14 3 14 over root 3 14 over root 3, so that will give you 14 root 3 over 3, which is B. Now we have question 12. Given that P varies inversely as root 2Q and P equal 12 when Q equal 8, find the value of Q when P is equal to 21. So we're given that P varies inversely as square root of 2Q. So introducing the constant of proportionality, we have P is equal to K over square root of 2Q. So when P is equal to 12, Q is equal to 8. So square root of 2 times 8. So that will give you square root of 16, which is 4. So K over 4. So K will be equal to 12 times 4. 4 10. So 4 4 44, 4 12 48. So K equal 48. Since we have K to be 48, we substitute to get P equal 48 over square root of 2Q. So substituting into this equation the value of K. Now we're asked to find the value of Q when P is equal to 21. So we substitute 21 48 over square root of 2Q. So we can swap the positions. Root of 2Q will be equal to 48 over 21. And 48 over 21 is the same as 16 over 7. So when you square both sides, we obtain 16 squared, which is 256 over 49. So 2Q is equal to that. Dividing through by 2 going to 256. That will be 128. So we get 128 over 49, which is option D. Question number 13. In a class of 40 students, 8 plus 3x read chemistry. So we have the universal set and the number who read chemistry is equal to 8 plus 3x. Then we also have 12 read physics. So number of physics, 12 read physics only. So this is physics only, which is 12. Then we are asked to find the value of x if 5 students read neither chemistry nor physics. So 5 students are here. Now we don't know the number of students who read both, so we can let it be n. If that is the case, we are given the universal set to be 40. So we have those who read chemistry only to be 8 plus 3x minus n. So when we add all these elements in the side, 8 plus 3x minus n plus n plus 12 plus 5, we should get the universal set, which is 40. So the n minus n will be 0. 8 plus 12 plus 5 will be 25, plus 3x is equal to 40. So 3x will be equal to 40 minus 25. 3x will be equal to 15. Divide both sides by 3. X will be equal to 5. A bicycle wheel of radius 30 centimeters turns through 100 revolutions. Find in meters the distance traveled. We have to take pi to be 22/7. So we know that 100 centimeters make 1 meter. So 30 centimeters will be 0.3 meters. So one complete revolution is given by 2 pi r. So the total distance covered will be given by total distance traveled will be equal to 100 times 2 pi r. So the 2 pi r, where the r is 0.3 centimeters, so 100 times 2 times 22/7 times 0.3 meters. So let's calculate this and see what we will get. So this gives us 188.5714.286. So in meters, to one decimal place, we have 188.6 meters. The correct answer is D. We have to find the gradient of the line passing through the points 1, -½ and -3, -8.5. So we know gradient is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we have -8.5 minus -0.5 all over -3 minus 1. So that will give you -8 over -4, which will give you 2. The correct answer is B. Consider the statements locally produced batteries are attractive to be P and Q. Most locally produced batteries do not last long. So the battery in my torchlight has lasted for a long time. So that will be negation of Q. N is attractive. So N is attractive. Negation of Q and P. This is the same as P and negation of Q. They all have the same truth value. So the correct answer is C. In the diagram, line segment PQ is parallel to line segment RS. Find the size of the angle marked X. So the angle here will be equal to 52 degrees because that is vertically opposite angle. Then by the external angle theorem, the one here too will be equal to x plus 35. So the 52 degrees here and the x plus 35, they are co-interior angles. They will add up to 180. So x plus 35 plus 54 plus 52 equal 180. Sorry, I repeated the same thing. So x will be equal to 180 minus 52 plus 35. So 180 minus 52 plus 35. 180 minus 52 minus 35, sorry. That will be equal to 93 degrees. Find the size of an exterior angle of a regular nonagon. So one interior angle is given by, one exterior angle is given by 360 over n. So the nonagon has 9 sides. So 180 minus 360 over n will give us the size of an interior angle of a regular nonagon. So 180 minus 360 over 9, which is 180 minus 40 is equal to 140 degrees. So the correct answer is A. Given that sin P is equal to 5 over 13, where P is acute, find the value of cos P minus tan P. So we have to first of all determine one of the missing sides. So given the right angle triangle, sin P, so if you put P here, then sine is opposite, so the opposite is 5, the hypotenuse is 13. So the missing side, which is the adjacent, will be given by square root of 13 squared minus 5 squared, and this will give you 12. So the adjacent is 12. So the value of cos P minus tan P will be equal to cos P is adjacent over hypotenuse 12 over 13 minus tan P, which is adjacent, opposite is 5 over adjacent, which is 12. And when you simplify this, you get 79 over 156. So the correct answer is this. In the diagram, the magnitude of line segment PQ is equal to the magnitude of line segment PR is equal to the magnitude of line segment RS, and angle RPS is 32 degrees. Find the value of QPR. So this is 32 degrees, so it means this is also 32. So if this one is 32 degrees, then we can find the angle here by the external angle theorem. It will be the sum of 32 and 32, which is 64. So if this is 64, then this will also be 64. Now if this is 64, then this angle here, this whole angle here, plus this whole angle, plus this whole angle should be equal to 180. So this whole angle here is angle QPR plus 32. Then this whole angle here is 32. then this whole angle here is 64. This should give you 180 degrees. So angle QPR, angle QPR plus 64 plus 64, that will be plus 128 equal 180 degrees. So angle QPR will be equal to 180 minus 128, and that will be equal to 52 degrees. In an examination, a score of 154 is 44%. What is the maximum score for the examination? So it means that let's say that the exam is marked over x, out of x. So 44% of that x, 44% of that x will give you 154. So 0.44x equal 154. So x will be equal to 154 over 0.44, and that will give us 350. So the maximum score of the examination is 350. A boy deposited $160 in a savings account, which paid simple interest at the rate of 5% per annum. After some time, he withdrew all his money at once, which amounted to $178. How many years did his money stay in the account? So we know the amount will be equal to simple interest plus the principal. So the amount is $178, and the simple interest is principal, which is 160 times time that we don't know, times the rate, which is 5/100, times the time we don't know, plus the 160 is supposed to be equal to 178. So we have to solve this equation for t. So 5 goes into 120, 20 goes into 160 8 times. So 8t will be equal to 178 minus 160, which is 18. 178 minus 160 will be 18. So 18 is equal to 8t. Dividing both sides by 8, t will be equal to 18 over 8. And 18 divided by 8 is 9/4, or 2.25 years. So the correct answer is the last option. A cross cylinder has the height 10 centimeters and diameter 7 centimeters. Find the total surface area of the cylinder. Take pi to be 22/7. So we know cross cylinder has total surface area to be 2 pi r into r plus h. So we're giving the pi to be 22/7. So 22/7 times the radius, which is 7/2, because diameter is 7. Then the radius again 7/2 plus h, which is 10. So this will be equal to, this will cancel this will cancel this. So we have 22 times 3.5 plus 10, 13.5. So 22 times 13.5 will be 297 centimeters squared. So the correct answer is this. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle PQR. If angle PQR is 114 degrees, find angle PQR. if angle POR is 114 degrees, find angle PQR. So we are finding this angle here, which is half of this angle. So angle PQR is equal to half of that reflex angle, which is 360 minus 114 degrees. So 360 minus 114 will give you 246. So half of 246 will be equal to 123 degrees. So the correct answer is this. We are finding the value of x at the point of intersection of the graphs of the equations 5x minus 2y minus 14 is equal to 0. So we have to make y the subject in one of them, so we put it in the other to solve for x. So let's pick the first one and make y the subject. So we have 5x minus 2y minus 14 is equal to 0. I'm sending the y to the right hand side. So I'm going to get 5x minus 14 is equal to 2y. So dividing both sides by 2, I get y equal 5x minus 14 over 2. So I'm going to put this into the second equation, which is 3x minus 7y. So wherever I see y, I put this expression here. 5x minus 14 over 2. So here we go. I'm going to expand to get, I'm going to cross multiply first. So I'm going to get 6x. Oh, I've not finished substitution. So plus 9 is equal to 0. So I'm multiplying through by 2 to get 6x minus 7 into bracket 5x minus 14 plus 18 is equal to 0. So 6x minus 35x plus 7 times 14, that will give you 98 plus 18 equals 0. So 6x minus 35 will give you negative 29x. So 98 plus 18 will give you 116. So divide both sides by negative 29 by negative 29, and that will give you 4. So x is equal to 4. The bearing of a point x from a point y is 74 degrees. What is the bearing of y from x? So back bearing, since the given angle is less than 180, you add it to 180. So the back bearing will be 180 plus 74, and that will give you 254 degrees, which is this. So we have question 27. Calculate the value of x in a diagram. So we can see that the two lines, this line and this line, are parallel, and they make an angle of 5x and 3x, as we can see. When we introduce a third line which is parallel to both lines, then this angle is corresponding to this angle, which is 5x. This angle is also corresponding to this angle, which is 3x. So 5x plus 3x should be equal to 136. So 8x should be equal to 136 by 8 by 8. X will be equal to 17 degrees. The correct answer is B. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle PQR. If reflex angle QOR is 290, find the angle QPR. So we are looking for this angle here. Angle QPR, angle QPR, angle QPR is equal to half of this angle, which is angle QOR. So angle QPR will be equal to half of 360 minus 290 degrees. So that will be half of 70 degrees, and that is equal to 35 degrees. A rectangular tank is 80 centimeters long, 60 centimeters wide, and 50 centimeters high. How many liters of water can the tank hold? So talking about liters, we are calculating volume. Volume of the tank is length times the width times the height. So that will give us 80 times 60 times 50 centimeter cube. So that will be equal to 240,000 centimeter cube. And in liters, divided by 1,000, 240,000 by 1,000 liters. So that will give you 240 liters, which is this. The standard deviation of a distribution is 0.8. Find the variance. So standard deviation is equal to square root of variance. So the standard deviation is 0.8. So squaring both sides, V will be equal to 0.8 squared, which is 0.64. Correct answer is option B. So we have to find a quadratic equation whose roots are 7 and -2. So we just work backwards, or use the equation, use the formula x squared minus sum of roots, which is 7 plus -2 x, then plus product of roots, which is 7 times -2 is equal to 0. So x squared minus 5x minus 14 is equal to 0. That is one way you can do it. Another way is to work backwards. The number is chosen at random from the sets 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42. What is the probability that the number is a multiple of 7? So multiples of 7 are 35 and 42. So the probability of choosing a multiple of 7 is number of elements in the set, number of events over number of sample space. Number of sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So number of events is 2, so we have 2 over 8, and that will give us 1 over 4. So the correct answer is B. The sum of the angles of a regular polygon is 2520. How many sides does the polygon have? So this is given by n minus 2 times 180. That is the formula that gives the sum of angles of a regular polygon. So 180 degrees. So this is equal to 2520 from the question. So we need to divide both sides by 180. So 2520 divided by 180 will give us 14. So n minus 2 is equal to 14. Now n will be equal to 14 plus 2, which will be equal to 16. So the polygon has 16 sides. Find the gradient of the line 3x minus 2y equals 6. So you have to make y the subject. So what do we do? 3x minus 2y equals 6. So let's send y here and the 6 will come here. So that will give us 6x minus 6. 3x minus 6 is equal to 2y. So dividing through by 2, by 2, by 2, you get 3 over 2x minus 6 minus 3 is equal to y. Or y is equal to 3 over 2x minus 3. So this is in the form y equal mx plus c, where m is the gradient. So the gradient is 3 over 2. In the diagram, P is the center of the circle MNRS and angle MSR is 52 degrees. Find the size of the reflex angle MPR. So this angle MPR is what we are looking for. Okay, so first we need to find this angle, which is 2 times of this angle. So that will give us 104 degrees. So angle MPR will be equal to 360 minus 104, and that will give us 256 degrees. 360 minus 104. Now let's come to, so this is the correct answer. Now let's come to the 36. The angle of a sector of a circle is 108 if the radius of the circle is 3.5 centimeters. Find the perimeter of the sector. So perimeter of the sector will be equal to radius plus length of arc, which is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So the radius is 7 plus theta 108 over 360 times 2 times pi. Pi is 22 over 7 times radius, which is 3.5. It's not 7. So the radius is 3.5. I'll give you 7 plus this is 3.5. So this will give us 7 plus, so let's go, 108 over 360 and times 2 times 22 over 7 times 3.5. So that will give us 33 over 5. 33 over 5 and we add it to 7. So plus 7. That will give us 68 over 5. So 68 over 5 is 13 whole number 3 over 5 centimeters. So the correct answer is D. A class of 21 boys. In a class of 21 boys and 15 girls who compete for a prize, find the probability. A class consists of 21 boys and 15 girls who compete for a prize. Find the probability that a boy takes the first prize and a girl takes the second prize. So the total number of people in the class, which is sample space, will be equal to 21 plus 15, and that is equal to 36. Probability that a boy takes the first prize, probability of a boy is 21 over 36. The probability that a girl takes the second. Now the sample space will reduce by 1. So it will be 15 over 36 minus 1, which is 35. So probability that a boy takes the first and a girl takes the second will be equal to 21 over 36 times 15 over 35. So this will give you 1 over 4, which is option D. An arc of a circle of radius 7 centimeters is 14 centimeters long. What angle does the arc subtend at the center of the circle? So length of arc is given by theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So we're given that the length of arc is 14 centimeters and we don't know the theta. That's what we are looking for. Times 2 times 22 over 7 times radius, which is 7. So this will cater for this. Then we have 14 here is equal to 44 times theta over 360. So we multiply both sides by 360 over 44 times 14. That will give you theta. And this will be equal to 114.55 degrees. So the correct answer is C. So now we come to 39. M and N are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles are supplementary angles, so the answer is B. The probabilities that Ade and Az will fail an examination are 1 over 7 and 3 over 8 respectively. Find the probability that only one of them fail. So the probability that only one of them fail could be that the probability that Ade fail is 1 over 7. 1 over 7. So probability that Ade will not fail will be equal to 6 over 7. Probability that Az fails is 3 over 8. Probability that Az will not fail is 5 over 8. So if only one of them fail, either Ade fails and Az did not fail, or either Ade did not fail and Az failed. So that will be equal to 1 over 7 times 5 over 8 plus 6 over 7 times 3 over 8. So that will give you 5 plus 18 over 56, which will give you 23 over 56. So the correct answer is B. The scores in a mathematics test for a class of 30 students are given as you can see. We have to use this information to answer questions 41 and 42. So what is the mode So you can see that the most occurring number is 7. 7 is mode. So the mode is 7. Find the range of the distribution. So we can see that the least number here is 2 and the highest number is 9. So the range is 9 minus 2, which is equal to 7. So that one is 7. The volume of a certain sphere is numerically equal to 4 times its surface area. Find the diameter. So volume of a certain sphere. Volume of a sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cubed. And volume of the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. We were told that the volume is 4 times the surface area. So we can solve this. Dividing through by 4 pi r squared, we have r over 3 is equal to 4. So r will be equal to 12. So the diameter will be 2r, which is equal to 2 times 12, and that will be equal to 24 centimeters. The volume of a cone with height 29 centimeters is 1758 centimeter cube. Find the radius of the cone. Take pi to be 22 over 7. So volume of a cone is given by 1 over 3 pi r square h. And we're given that 1758 is the volume of the cone, and it is equal to 1 over 3 times 22 over 7 times by r square, which is 29 square. Hey, we don't know the radius, so r times r square. So we solve for r. 1758 times 3721 times 21 over 22 times 9 times 29 should be equal to r squared. So we multiply through by 3 times 7, which is 21, and divide through by 22 times 29. So let's calculate this. 1758 times 21 over 22 times 29. So that will give us 57.86. 57.86. 57.8652 r squared. So let's take square root of both sides. Positive square root. So r will be equal to 7.6069 centimeters, which is equal to 7.6 centimeters. Question 45. If r equal -5, s equal 4, and t equal -4, evaluate rst over rs minus st. So, rst over rs minus st will be equal to rst over s into r minus t. So that will give us, this will cancel this, we have rt over r minus t. So what is r? The r is -5. What is t? -4 over r, which is -5, minus t. So minus t is -4. So that will give us 20 over -1, which is -20. The correct answer is B. A pie chart shows the means by which a sample of students come to school in the morning. 50 of the students walk to school every morning. Use the information to answer questions 46 and 47. So how many students cycle to school? So we're told that 50 walk to school. So 100 degrees over 360 degrees of the number of students sampled will be equal to 50. So n will be equal to 50 times 360 over 100. So that will give us 50 will go here 2 times, so it will give us 180. So the number of students sampled is 180. Now we are asked to find how many students cycle to school. So the number of students who cycle to school will be equal to the angle corresponding to cycle, which is 360 minus the sum of all the angles, 100 plus 50 plus 70, and that will give you 220. That will give us 360 minus 220. So 360 minus 220 over 360 times 180, and this will give us 70. So already we found the number of students that were sampled, which is 180. So we have to solve negative 2 over 5 into 2x minus 3 is less than negative 3 over 5 into x minus 1. So what do we do now? We multiply through by negative 5 and reverse the inequality sign. So that will give us 2 into 2x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 3 into x minus 1. So let's expand to get 4x minus 6 is greater than 3x minus 3. So 4x minus 3x is greater than negative 3 plus 6. Therefore, x is greater than 3. Question 49. If 4x minus 3y equal negative 1 and x plus 2y equal 8, find the value of x plus y. So we have these equations that we need to solve. So I can make x the subject in the second equation. X is equal to 8 minus 2y. So I can substitute this into the other one. To get 4 into 8 minus 2y minus 3y is equal to negative 1. So 4, 8, 32 minus 8y minus 3y is equal to negative 1. So negative 11y is equal to negative 1 minus 32, which is negative 33. So negative 11y divided by negative 11, negative 11. So y is equal to 3. So if y is equal to 3, then x will be equal to 8 minus 2 times 3. So 8 minus 6 will be 2. Therefore, x plus y will be equal to 3 plus 2, which is 5. We have to find the values of r for which 1 plus 3r minus 1 minus 3r is undefined. So we find the LCM. The LCM will be 1 minus 3r and 1 plus 3r. If the LCM is equal to 0, then the expression will be undefined. So we have either 1 minus 3r is equal to 0 or 1 plus 3r is equal to 0. So we have 1 is equal to 3r or 1 is equal to negative 3r. So dividing both sides by 3, negative 3, negative 3, we have r is either equal to 1 over 3 or r equal negative 1 over 3. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.